we get in the front of the car and
Yeah, we just chat about whatever.
about like this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like short form content.
Yeah.
Oh.
Little chitty chat.
Little chit chat in the truck. Bye, baby girl. Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Without further ado, further, I promise I'll be better at speaking throughout the rest of this. Without further ado, welcome in. My name's Zachary Faust. This is Rachel Faust. This is my beautiful wife. This is my wife. You had to laugh. I was worried you're going to leave me stranded there.
I wasn't going to laugh at that because I hear that all the time.
Really worried. You just got a fly land on your head. Got a fly. We have one fly now. I'm super sorry.
Get him out of here.
I got like 3 of them. There's just one left. This is Blood Money, where we go over, and this is our first episode. By the way, I don't know if you put 2 and 2 together because our first one we recorded. It's never going to make it to YouTube. So,
Yikes.
This is my beautiful wife. So I'll do a full intro because she's worth it. And she's very qualified for this position as we're going to be going through true crime. Yeah. We talk about conspiracy and corruption and dark money and what's going on with the government. You know, pretty like...
You talk about what's going on with the government.
Yeah, I was just saying that. And you were a co-host on a true crime podcast.
Yes.
And listened to a bunch of true crime podcasts. Which are the ones you listen to? Morbid.
My
Favorite Murder.
Yes. Something Was Wrong.
Is that the one with the voice?
My favorite is Let's Not Meet. That's the one.
Is that it?
Yes.
And then he
Stop.
made his way
What if he sees
into
this?
the gas station.
Stop. I
Little
love
did he
Let's Not
know
Meet.
what
Because
was
it's
coming
all
next.
people's stories. And I love listening to people's stories. Like their firsthand accounts of things that have happened.
Should we do that for this podcast? Like if people have...
Absolutely.
Because you're about to do a local... So what we're going to do...
Yeah, I'm not going to do local today. Because you scared me earlier. So I switched up.
Did I?
You did.
I was excited about that.
I'm sorry.
You switched it up?
I switched up.
Oh, okay. So that's perfect. So...
I will do that one.
Perfect segue into 2 things. So 1, you just heard it from the boss. I'll set up an email address. If you have a local story and you want to send it in, you want us to read it here on the podcast, like, because that's what Morbid and them do, right?
Yes.
Yes. My Favorite Murder and all them. So this is white collar true crime.
Yeah.
So we're like melding our worlds together.
It's both of it.
It's like 2
together.
peas in a podcast. Very beautiful. All right. So the way that we're going to do this for now, and welcome in if you've watched a few of these podcasts in the future. And
oh my gosh, and we're cool. If people want to watch us do stuff.
Maybe. You're awesome.
I'll do my best.
You're worth people listening to.
Thank you.
100%. I'm glad we were able to set this up. And the way that we're going to do it today, we're going to have my beautiful wife read the story of whatever we're going to be talking about today. I'm sure people have already clicked on the title. They know. I don't know right now.
Oh.
And we're going to go back and forth, a little bit of banter, of course. I'm going to come with a bad guy of the week.
Bad guy of the week.
Bad guy of the week towards the end. We'll leave off the end of your story for a bad guy of the week. And other than that, we just want to cover a topic in depth. And, you know, I'm sure I'm going to have questions. And I hope they mirror some of the ones you have. If there are other questions or things you know about what we're talking about today, comment them below. We want this to be very engaging. Because ultimately, we just want to learn how things operate and why things work the way they work. And we don't want people to commit crimes to get away from them. We want them to be put on blast. So learning about the history and how it happens.
And everyone that we've pretty much talked about or read about, it's like you're in jail. Well, most of them.
Some of them. Some of them. I think there's a certain level of net worth that determines what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
Like these local judges and stuff like that. Maybe not, but you're the Supreme Court Justice or Speaker of the House or any of these fancy.
You can do whatever you want.
That's what it seems like.
You're a man in a suit. You can do whatever you want.
All crime, the highest levels of crime exist in suits. 100%. In every genre. In every genre. And that's, I mean, you hear me talking about the Epstein. You know that's what I'm.
Yep, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, did I talk about it?
No, that's just unfortunate.
We're going to have therapy instead of a podcast.
No, unfortunately, with that just being a large topic in today.
Well, in a topic that, and we'll get into it, but largely uncovered at this point. It's just largely uncovered at this point. It's like, I get there's bigger things going on. We have a war going on. People can't afford gas now. We're worried about food prices. I've been yelling about that
We got those sick people on a cruise.
Sick people on a cruise. One guy in a green shirt that also made a video about Corona in 2020.
Oh,
That's weird. That's weird. Come on.
Yeah. You couldn't have picked another actor. He's your one sick guy.
And we got people that are tossing around CP on Disney cruises.
Oh, I think that's
arrested. But that's low level. It all should be held accountable.
Yeah.
But why is it when it's the highest level billionaires that are doing it, all of a sudden we're trying to sweep it under the rug, not cover it? It gets me mad. I should make more content. But I also do want to focus on the economy. Here we are focusing
People's
on
money.
neither, unless this is about Epstein. But
No, it's not. It's money still.
Okay.
So
the bones are their money.
The bones are their money, and so are the worms. You guys, we just live in Tim Robbins' life here, where we quote everything.
Is it Tim Robbins or Tim Robinson?
Tim
Robinson, isn't it?
Robinson?
Yeah. Don't.
Tim Robinson.
You're giving me Mandela effect. Which one? Because you said Robbins. That's Tony Robbins.
That's the guy that sounds like this.
No, that's RFK. Don't make fun of Tony.
No, that's that guy that...
He's got a little hoarse in his voice, but he be talking a lot.
Hard to listen to. Anyway.
No, I think it's different. It's unique. You want to listen to the same old 30-year-old white guy voice all the time? You don't even like listening to that voice. Come on. All right, go ahead.
All right, so today's episode is about greed, lies, fake wealth, and one man who somehow convinced the world that he was a financial genius for decades. Do you have any clue?
The guy who ran the you know what I'm talking about, the Fire Festival.
Are you joking? No, just kidding.
That was, you said decades though.
Yes.
Decades had convinced people he was rich.
Not that he was rich, but a financial genius.
Huh. Was he like telling other people how to do finance and stuff?
Oh, I'll tell you what he was doing.
Okay. It is a guy, though.
It is a man.
Most of the men are the ones lying about
a man.
Yeah. I don't think I have another guess. And we know at this point, I'm going to skip it to the end. We already know about this.
This is a big guy. This is a big guy. I heard about this, so, you know.
Okay. I'm set.
All right.
Kids say.
This is the story of Bernie Madoff.
Oh, okay. I'm locked in.
The man behind the largest Ponzi scheme in history. So the craziest part isn't even that he stole billions of dollars. It's how long he got away with it. So for years, Bernie Madoff wasn't some sketchy guy hiding in the shadows. He was Wall Street royalty. He was respected, trusted, admired, which really proves that if you wear a nice suit and you speak confidently enough, people will hand you their life savings.
And if you had a wiener. Because he's a man.
Yeah. So who is Bernie Madoff?
I'll stop saying wiener. My bad.
Yeah. You've already said it twice.
Dang it.
Bernie Madoff was born in New York in 1938. Old. He started working in finance in the 1960s and eventually built his own investment firm. On paper, he looked very legitimate. He helped pioneer electronic trading. He served as chairman of NASDAQ and moved to an elite financial circles.
I didn't know he pioneered like digital trading, like for the stock market, right?
No.
Because I'm sorry, I'm asking a question.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'll shut up.
Zachary.
You said NASDAQ, right?
Yes.
Got you.
Chairman of NASDAQ.
NASCAR. Chairman of NASCAR.
It's big capital letters. NASDAQ, NASCAR, all of it.
It's a whole different lifestyle.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Do you think NASCAR is laundering money? They can't be because they don't have enough
people.
Oh, no.
I feel like that's a very genuine.
Joe loves NASCAR. Joe loves NASCAR. And he will ride or die support NASCAR.
Isn't that this weekend here?
Yeah. He had hit me up like a couple weeks ago. Like, can I use your military discount? He loves it. And the way he talks about it, I'm like, man, you make me want to go watch NASCAR. You're watching a different race than I'm watching.
I feel like it's different if we go and see it. Like, I feel like it's, for 32 years that I've lived here of my life, I've never, ever been.
It's just loud.
It's loud and...
It's not a great...
You've been because of...
Yeah, we went for a loft thing, and then we had a content thing.
Well, didn't you do military stuff there too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did like the swearing ceremony beforehand where they fake that we're swearing in the military right then and there. I'd been in the military for 2.5 years at that point. Oh, yeah. Everybody there. I don't think there's any one person actually really swearing it. Never are.
That would just be convenient.
Well, that's why the military got deals with like NASCAR, the NFL, the NBA, all these different dude-facing sports that are heavy conservative based.
So it used to be get into the military. Now it's sports betting. You can bet right now on your phone.
I think they're doing both. Yeah.
Men used to go to war. No.
Now they're gambling on the weather next week in a town they don't even live in.
Very dystopian. So he wasn't just some random scammer emailing people from his basement asking for gift cards. This was a Wall Street establishment, and that reputation became his biggest weapon. So let's talk about what a Ponzi scheme actually is. Basically, instead of legitimately investing clients' money and generating profits, you use the money from new investors to pay the old investors.
Oh, yeah.
Which is horrible.
It's like robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Yes. I was just like, wow, that's good. So it creates the illusion that everyone's making money. And as long as new money keeps flowing in, the whole thing appears stable.
That's beautiful.
Love it. Until it doesn't.
It sounds like the entire economy, actually.
Yeah.
It feels like the entire economy.
Yep.
Because we're a debt-based economy, if you didn't know. If we stop getting loans, everything starts stalling. That's basically what happened in 2008 after the banks.
And this is 2008.
Oh, is when he got arrested?
Some 2008 stuff in here.
That's when that happened?
I don't know if he got arrested in 2008, but this is focused kind of in 2008.
Okay, I'll allow you to continue.
That is okay. So clients would receive statements showing incredibly steady returns for year after year. Bernie made money. Markets went down. Bernie still made money. In hindsight, this should have been a gigantic red flag because apparently this man was outperforming the laws of economics themselves.
Really?
So instead of questioning it, people trusted it more.
Instead of wait, what?
So on paper,
okay,
the markets were up, he was making money. Markets down, he's still making money.
Lovely.
So
not a red flag at all. I mean, there are ways to diversify. Like Larry Fink, the BlackRock guy.
Okay.
He's known for diversification was his thing. That's what made him like big in the investing space. So there are worlds. I mean, BlackRock, for example, gained a ton of value in 2009, 2010 after that. And there's things called shorting the market. But does it explain in your story how he was up in negative markets? Was it just straight up lies? Because he was getting money from new investors?
Yes.
10-4.
So Madoff didn't just target random people. His victims included celebrities, wealthy investors, charities, banks, and even people inside of the finance world. People trusted him because other powerful people trusted him. So it became this weird exclusive club where getting access to Bernie Madoff was considered a privilege. So some investors literally begged to get into his fund. And imagine begging somebody to rob you. So, get the trust of the people, the higher ups. It's like, hey, this is the guy. This is who we're all trusting. So why don't we invest
It becomes
in
more of like almost a social game at that point, less than a financial one. It seems like he was just a really good salesman.
Yeah.
Like a really, really, really good salesman.
Because who doesn't want to be involved with a guy that's billionaires, celebrities, charities,
yeah, and it
he seemed to be the guy.
It also seems like one of those things where as you get success with these smaller tier investors and you get that one like mid-tier investor, when he brings his money in, you're able to give all the small guys like a lot, probably creating a little bit more buzz, and you get bigger people and bigger people and bigger people, and then each new big person is making everybody else seem like it's great. So I get how that works, but at some point it seems like you're never going to get someone that's rich enough to keep the whole thing going.
Yeah. So there were people who warned authorities about Bernie for years.
No way.
And I love that when it's like, it's this guy, and they're like, no
to
big
who?
deal.
Like the FBI, CIA,
Royal
Police,
just kidding.
the Mounted Police.
Yes, financial analyst Harry Markopoulos repeatedly told the SEC that Madoff returns were mathematically impossible. Like the numbers don't add up, impossible. And somehow regulators still failed to stop him, which was one of the most frustrating parts of the story because the warnings existed. People started to raise concern, but his reputation protected him.
So people just didn't investigate him because he was him.
Yes.
And because he represented all those big wigs.
Yes.
Got it.
It's all fine.
It's just like we were saying earlier, like people don't get arrested for stuff because they're just associated with power and money. There were complaints about Epstein in the 90s. there was an article, I think it was Time Magazine, or I think it was Time Magazine. It might be People. There's this whole piece about the mystery of Epstein.
I feel like we saw something.
It's like 2001, I think it was.
It's a long time.
2001. We're not talking 25 years ago, which is sick, by the way. 2001 being a quarter of a century away is making me nauseous.
We are old.
But that was a whole 7 years before he was ever officially, or 6 years before he was ever officially arrested. People were already like, how is this guy doing what he's doing? It's like the numbers aren't adding up, like socially. Just how much that's happening right now?
Yeah.
Who's the Bernie Madoff in the Epstein line right now?
Probably still Epstein.
Oh, man.
It's still just him.
Do you still think he's alive?
Do I think he's alive? Well, I know he's not Palm Beach Pete.
It's weird, though.
What a weird little
He
blip.
partied in the same
What
places
a little
with him.
weird blip. Come
He's
on.
in the same places, like lived in the same spots, too.
But is he one of those,
New York
like,
and
that
Palm
he was
Beach.
trying really hard? Do you think he was just really trying to try hard? Palm Beach Pete?
Once he got popular?
Yeah.
Maybe. Because the first video of him wasn't one he posted, right?
No, it was somebody else.
Right. He was driving.
He was driving.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's nothing there, but it was an interesting little blip. It's almost like Tiger King. It's like there's no substance, but definitely a blip on the radar we should respect.
Yeah.
Respect to Palm Beach
Palm Beach Pete.
Yeah, I think probably he gets the virality bug and it's like, all right.
Oh, yeah, I'm playing this
make
up.
these people really want
But
it.
it's like, why would that be your association or your 5 minutes of fame?
For this,
why
same
would
exact
you
reason
want
people
that?
aren't rioting about the Epstein list. It's a meme at this point.
Yeah.
Like people treat it like, I don't know, not like a joke, but I think there's plenty of people take it plenty serious, but like we don't really take it serious enough at government. And I think that people like Palm Beach Petey.
Oh, Petey boy.
He might just be an example of I'm gonna get my pride satisfied. I'm gonna get my 10 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
You know, even if I'm associating myself with a child predator, which is like,
Yuck.
men suck.
All right, so this is the collapse.
All right, back into it.
And back into it. let's reel him back in. Can you see the board back over there? Reel him in here. So then came 2008. The financial crisis hit and the economy started collapsing. And suddenly, investors wanted their money back.
Oh, so this is okay. I never knew enough about this story to understand. Like the Great Financial Crisis had everything to do with this.
And they wanted a lot of money back
How
at
much?
the same time.
Do you know how much?
So I think at the bottom here, I get to how much money I
The
want.
data.
So that's the actual problem with the Ponzi schemes. Eventually, too many people ask for withdrawals, and you realize the money doesn't actually exist. So Madoff couldn't keep the illusion going anymore. So December 2008, I almost said 28, Jesus. December.
Around the corner.
Yeah. He confessed to his sons that the entire investment business was one big lie, which honestly had to be one of the worst family meetings in human history. And so his sons contacted federal authorities, and the FBI arrested him the next day.
Who called him?
His sons.
No way.
Yeah. They said, hey, our dad's been doing this.
The sons did?
Yes. So after he confessed to the sons, the sons
like
then
at
called.
the living room? Like
I guess so. Merry Christmas, you guys. I've been committing fraud.
bigger than even fraud. I mean, jeez.
Yeah.
The Ponzi scheme is a lot of crooked things are all wrapped in one. Is he
Ugh.
still in jail? He's out of jail?
He's so sorry he died.
Oh, he was born in like, what do you say, the 30s?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, dude's old as dirt.
So the scale of destruction was massive and estimated how much money?
We're talking pre-2008 money. BlackRock's worth like $2 trillion in assets managed. We haven't printed money yet. I'm going to say a modest $60 million.
An estimated $65 billion.
$1 billion! I was
Billion with a B.
thousands of degrees off. Holy cow. $65 billion was
Yes.
what was lost?
Yes.
And it never existed?
Yes.
Or I guess a small sum of it existed.
Some of it
But some of it
existed.
existed, but not nearly this whole.
My brain can't even
cow.
fathom that amount of money. $65
No.
billion.
Because 65 billion is 65.
Don't
I won't
ask
say
me to
this
do
right. I won't
math.
say this right. I won't say this right. I won't say it stupidly. Is 65,000 millions. So I could give you $1 million every day for over 100 years, and you wouldn't have that much money. You'd be just over halfway there, I think. If I'm doing that math properly, I might be saying the wrong number.
Yeah,
Someone
I don't
else
know.
crunch them.
Yeah.
I'm doing that in my head. I think that's
A math teacher somewhere.
65 billion to 65,000 millions. It's an incomprehensible number. I'm trying to comprehend an insane amount of number. Does it say the amount of investors, the number of investors? Because I'm sure that's spread really thick.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of. In a world where now billions gets thrown around flippantly, like pre-2008, pre-money print, that's a lot of money.
People lost retirement savings, charities collapsed, families were financially destroyed, victims lost literally everything.
All while they're foreclosing on their homes and losing their jobs. That's great.
So this is where it hits. The damage was real. White collar crimes ruin lives quietly.
And of all people, like, does it say if he went to jail? Can you Google?
So where is he now?
Right.
And I thought you wanted to do your bad guy of the week before we got to the where is he now. We know that he is.
But what happened afterwards? I'd be curious.
Spoil that. All right.
Oh,
I'll just finish up and
No.
then
I'll do my bad guy. I'll do my bad guy.
You want to? I'm almost done.
I do. I want you to do yours too, but I feel like yours is going to be the great upper at the end. I don't know if mine's going to land too heavy. Okay, so my bad guy is someone that every female on the planet, or at least in the first world countries, likely has come in contact with, close contact with, skin to skin. Check this out.
I don't want to hear anything further.
So one big thing about Epstein is, unfortunately, the people conducting the sexual crimes, literally, I hate to use such a cliche term, but literally the tip of the iceberg. There's weapons trafficking. There's things like transhumanism and sacrifice, and it's disgusting. One of the financial things, though, was art. They would move money and launder money through fancy luxury art. Go figure. Leon Black was a big member in that sector, but another guy named Ron was another big guy in that sector. So Ron and Epstein communicated for years and years and years, and had a lunch, I believe in 2017, where afterwards Epstein was like, hey, send me your tax returns, your accountant information, and your will and testament.
Oh.
Very normal post-lunch activities.
Yeah.
Nothing
and they're
to
weird
look at.
emails.
Theirs aren't super weird. A lot of theirs was assistant to assistant communication.
Those
They don't have a lot of emails directly with each other, but they had each other's numbers.
I get a lot of weird emails.
I think they exchanged numbers like February 2017.
I get a lot of weird emails, especially from people. But nothing compares to seeing some of those emails from them. What is this?
They're poorly written at the very core of it.
Yeah.
And the wild things that they would talk about just blatantly and in English and just nuts.
No code, no nothing. Just
and then the code sucks. Like, ready for pizza and a grape soda at the spot, wink face. What?
you guys aren't good at this.
You rich folk ain't eating Domino's. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Leon and Ron are the art guys with Epstein. Ron has a daughter. Daughter gets married, I believe 2003, to a guy named Kevin. So Kevin is the son-in-law of Ron. Ron, direct conspirator with Epstein. Ron is also the gentleman who funded the campaign manager. We're going to go a couple levels up real quick.
Okay.
Funded the transport and the utilization of a campaign manager from America to help Reagan become president. That same guy, Mr. Finkelstein, is his name. Ron hired him to help Bibi Netanyahu win his position as prime minister of Israel in 1996.
Okay.
Successfully so, I might add. This guy named Ron had a mom who created a really, really big company. That company, he would end up inheriting with his brother. Brother since passed, so now he's the sole owner. of makeup conglomerate Estee Lauder that owns, I think it's a 9% market share in global cosmetics and owns a bunch of other makeup companies that you wouldn't even know they own. And so he continues to reap millions, if not billions, to his total net worth because he is a billionaire. Of course. And so is his daughter. They're so rich that even it passed down to her and she becomes a billionaire. So the son-in-law is named Kevin. Kevin Warsh. What Kevin be doing? So the Federal Reserve, we won't go. We'll do a whole episode on Federal Reserve. I'll take that as one of mine.
Ooh,
yeah, I'll take that as
excited.
one of mine. I am. The Federal Reserve has a chairman, a person that's in charge of it, and that's our country's bank.
Okay.
It's our monetary policy. What's the rate of the day going to be? Are we going to print money? Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Kevin Warsh is about to be appointed the chairman of the Federal Reserve.
I think I got a little Apple News notification about that the other day.
Ron Lauder's son-in-law is I think actually now officially, if not this Monday, is the chairman of our nation's bank.
Bad guy's doing more bad guy things.
Yeah, and just keeping it in the family.
Connected.
And you want to know where he is now? The exact same place where he is. Not investigated, not hitting the headlines. Fun fact about Ron Lauder, he's also the reason that we are going to Greenland. One of the main reasons we want Greenland. He's the one that got in Trump's ear about it. I know America's been going after Greenland for decades. He's the one that put it in Trump's ear. It's interesting how powerful these people are. That they can literally just talk with presidents and country leaders and then stuff starts happening.
That sounds good.
It's like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's why those people don't get arrested, because they're literally running things.
Well,
back to a guy that
did get arrested.
I hope, got arrested.
Yes.
Okay.
So in 2009.
So just to catch us up real quick, because
Yes.
we're finalizing.
Yes.
Here. You're beautiful, by the way. You look really good in this light. I've been looking at your eyes. It looks really pretty.
Oh.
Stop. The light hits the blue and shines through. It's really nice. I love when you do that with me.
When I cross my eyes like that.
When you cross your eyes, that's hot. We have a Ponzi scheme.
Yes.
Which is when did the Ponzi scheme start? Does it say the 90s or the early 2000s?
Let's see.
He's old as dirt. I mean, he had to get.
Well, he started working in finance in the 1960s.
Okay, but does it say when he branched off and started doing his own thing?
Doesn't say exactly.
If that was the 60s, I imagine he'd been at it for a minute.
Yeah.
I'd imagine we got to get access to a keyboard to look this stuff up midway through. Ponzi scheme is completely run off paying the people that joined it first with the people who joined it or most recently.
Yep.
It's money.
Yep.
Okay. The fund grew to the point where millionaires, billionaires, celebrities, elites were joining it, and it was the who's who fund.
I want to give my money to him.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, money talks. If you're making crazy returns and everyone's happy, it makes sense why people got lured into that.
Yeah.
But to the point of everything that's too good to be true often is, guy says this is economically impossible. Sounds like they brushed it off for a little bit, but then the great financial crisis, when money shrunk up, he wasn't able to pay.
He's like, guys, I got something to tell you.
Did he ever actually make a formal announcement to everybody, or did they just see it on the news that their financial advisor is being arrested?
PSA.
How did they find out?
Yeah.
Turn on the news early in 2008.
Said, oh, that's my
with
guy.
Everything else that was going on with banks and corporations, I could imagine the CEO that also had all of his personal finances with this guy. Oh, man. But all the elites need to fall into a pit anyway, so.
Start digging.
I will. I will.
A shovel.
Excavator. Finish us off, babe.
All right.
That flies back. Jeez. I'm going to get him.
So 2009, Bernie Madoff pleaded guilty to multiple federal crimes, including fraud, money laundering, and perjury. He was sentenced to 150 years in federal prison.
Whoa! And that's kind of light, considering you said $26 billion? No,
65 billion.
Oh my gosh.
They should have put him in jail for
Hardly in
65
the
billion
same
years. That
stratosphere.
would have been funny.
$65 billion.
So he did die in prison in 2021 at the age of 82. And even after everything collapsed, people still debate on how somebody pulled off a scam as massive for so long. And I think people want to know, but the answer is simple of people wanted to believe him because greed makes people ignore red flags real fast. That could have been bad.
That almost got crazy really fast.
Sorry. Cut.
You imagine being in federal prison when you're 80?
That sucks.
What is he? I'm sure he's at a federal prison. It's like federal prison
They get the good food.
where they got Ghislaine at, supposedly. You think Ghislaine's in jail? There was that one video of like someone that looked like her in Canada. I think she's in.
Yeah.
It's a prison camp. It's very chill. They do like yoga and go.
Okay, so if I commit something, I need to go there. I could go there. Do I sign up to go there?
If your net worth is high enough.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Of course. At what point, like, what happens if you're literally dookying yourself as an 80-year-old man in prison? What is done about that? Are there like nurses taking care of them? Like, is there like a retirement home prison for those
retirement
with
home
150-year sentences?
Hi, sharks.
Or
This
do you
is
just
my
walk
idea.
in one day and they're just like they're gone.
Dead, yeah.
I think
How
does
they
that
just.
work?
I think you're just there.
Not for Bernie. Guys like that.
Maybe he got a cushy cell.
But also maybe he didn't have many good relationships. It sounds like he was lying to everybody, even the elites.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't get any favors.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he got sentenced so heavy. He really actually wasn't one of them. He was faking it the whole time. And they might have hated that, actually. Can you imagine being 80 years old, wrinkled up? You can hardly get out of your bed already. And it's a cot in a concrete block mixed with a bunch of people who could end you in a split second because you're an 80-year-old financial advisor. I can't imagine he was putting up a big bench press at that age.
No,
or at any age.
probably not.
Not in that position. What motivation do you have to work out when you're ripping off the elites to the tune of billions of dollars?
Yeah, you just don't.
I imagine how much he was pocketing of that, because it sounds like a lot of it was rotating money.
Yeah.
How rich was he actually, I wonder?
Pull up the phones. Pull up that.
Yeah.
Pull that up.
We got a little time here.
Yeah.
We got a little time here. I want to know. Let's see. We're going to use Claude real quick. Oh, this is about Thomas Massey. Shout out Thomas Massey in the upcoming Kentucky primary. Go vote if you're in the 4th District of Kentucky, or tell someone who is. That's Florence. When Bernie Madoff was arrested, he had $65 billion lost towards his investors. But over that time period, a few questions. 1, when did it start? 2, how long did it last? 3, how much money was it expected that he actually made off of this scheme? Because it seems like the Ponzi scheme is a lot of rotating money from the front to the back. And of the things he obtained, like houses, cars, whatever, was it credited or financed based off the fact that he had all these assets? So he never actually used the money. He just said, hey, I have a lot, so give me a loan. That's pretty much how it works.
I got money.
Like, that's how, for example, if you have $100 million in the stock of your own company, you can go to a bank and get a mortgage on a $10 million house, basically just by saying, hey, I have
money.
Exactly. I have all this as collateral. It's like leverage. The bank is like, yeah, sure. If you ever defaulted on this, we have a lot to go after. And it's not real. It's not real money. They're not taxed on those. So they're using untaxed money to create new money that isn't their money, which makes me feel like he did that too. Yeah, it says, okay, he absolutely leveraged his perceived wealth rather than spending cash directly. His lifestyle was a Manhattan penthouse, Palm Beach mansion.
Palm Beach.
So he lived in Manhattan and Palm Beach. Does Bernie Madoff come up in the files? It was largely financed against the apparent assets managed, his reputation. Banks and lenders saw a man managing tens of billions and extended credit accordingly. Yeah. It says $65 billion was a fabricated account value the clients lost. $17 billion actual real cash flow that flowed into the fund from investors, and $6 billion what the trustee Irving Picard actually recovered and returned to victims. So of the $65 billion, only $23 billion, I guess, actually made it back.
Oh man.
Yeah.
There's a little money, you guys.
Yeah, for real. So it says best evidence suggests the fraud began in the early 1970s through Madoff himself. Claimed it started in the early 1990s, though. Most investigators believed he's lying about that. The scheme was likely running for at least 30 to 40 years and changed it up as he went to remain uncovered.
I gotta change this up.
I gotta change it. It's too good. I have to find a way to make money off of this. It's estimated Madoff's personal take over the years was anywhere between $80 million to $1 billion in fees and salary alone. So he was ripping a lot. Good Lord. Last question. Does Bernie Madoff come up in the Epstein files at all? Seems like he lives in the same location, same circles, same funny money stuff.
What the funny money?
Hit me quick, Claude. Both operated in overlapping circles. Both had connections to wealthy Jewish philanthropic networks. Both had documented financial connections. Epstein actually helped refer some clients to Madoff's fund, and some Epstein-connected individuals lost money in the Madoff scheme.
Okay.
J. Era Harris, a financier, was connected to both, has been noted in various investigations. There's no direct communications, emails suggesting they had ever met.
Okay.
No evidence they were personally close or operating together.
All right. 1 point for him, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
1 point.
1 point. Probably knew of him.
Yeah.
But if he really wasn't of that circle, maybe Epstein never really took too much, I don't know, didn't really care to connect with him. It depends on how deep the fraud went. Who did he really have tricked the whole time?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Who did he have tricked the whole
my brain
time?
keeps going back to the 65
billion.
billion. That's so much money to steal.
Yes.
That's so much money. That could, I believe, for like 2 years, provide health insurance for the entire country, or cure homelessness.
People said.
I think there's some. What did they do? Oh, okay.
Let's toss some money.
I think someone said it was
Tossing
like 20
money.
or 30 billion to end homelessness, at least for a short period of time.
Okay.
Of course, it only lasts for a certain. But that's just an insane amount of money. Maybe I'm completely off on that statement. I don't know. I've never tried to stop homelessness. Maybe I should try. What's something you would want to do? Like, if you had unlimited money like that, like, is there any issue that you'd want to like put the money toward, or would you just want to like take out old people from being able to drive?
Yes, I will campaign.
You could lobby Congress. Yeah.
I
You
would
don't have to
campaign.
Yeah, you should have to lobby Congress.
I think I'd have a lot of people behind me.
some
Stop and
checks.
stop letting old people drive
I think the issue you'll run up against is the age of Congress itself.
because they are old and drive. They probably don't drive. They probably got a driver.
Some, not all.
They go through the lizard people tunnels or whatever. From their terrarium right to their seat of Congress.
That's hilarious. Not the
Lizard people.
tunnels. I've been in the tunnels. They're just weird. It feels like what used to be like what they used to access, like their plumbing and HVAC areas, and they just turned it into cafes. There's a barber shop down there. There's restaurants. It basically is everything that they would need so they can stay at Capitol Hill while they're working.
Okay.
It could be a field terrarium.
There's just lizards behind the walls. Maybe. I don't know. I've
There were
never
a couple
been there.
lizards at the Denver airport when we went there.
Yeah.
A couple of gargoyle boys.
Yep.
All right, sorry, I'll shut up.
No, it's fine. I'm just
it's
listening
okay.
to you
Your
speak.
podcast, baby.
So that was the story of Bernie Madoff, Wall Street legend turned financial supervillain, a man who built an empire entirely on fake numbers, confidence, and other people's money. Money, money, money.
Left me out to dry there. You know, I was just jabbing. Act like I was. You stayed silent, made it feel like I was. He's mean to me, guys. I love you. Thanks for doing this with me.
You're welcome.
You enjoy it?
I did.
Do you want to do it again?
Sure.
Okay. When I do my subject, who's going to be your bad guy?
I already have a bad guy, and you had talked about it earlier, which threw me off a little.
Oh, I talked about it in this?
No, I think
Earlier today?
earlier you had talked about it. You had mentioned it, and I was like, oh my God, that's what he's doing.
What are you doing? Oh, really?
I'll let you stew on that.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying to
like that
think
we're
what I
keeping
talked
kind of
about.
this like a secret. Like, I love Hit It Fresh, where it's like, surprise.
Hit it fresh? Is that what?
Yeah, I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just made it up.
That seems like a weird term.
Seeing it
you-
fresh with brand new eyeballs.
Thanks,
I don't know.
ChatGPT.
I don't know.
I think you're really pretty.
Thanks.
People are gonna think
People are gonna be like, "This
people are
is
gonna think you
weird."
hate me. Like,
I
that's-
don't hate you. Oh my
People are
God.
gonna think you hate me. Why? You'll get mushy gushy off camera.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'll take that. Maybe by episode 10.
What do you want to hold hands or something?
I'd love to hold hands. Where'd you get cut?
I'm a cat.
Oh, the cat got you too?
Yes.
Cat got her daughter this morning, which sounds terrible.
Yeah.
The cat's not aggressive.
He was scared.
He was scared and he was being manhandled by a child.
Yeah.
The cat didn't take to those two things. Yeah. was a lot of blood.
No blood money, though.
No blood money. Just a
Blood
little
money,
Just a
TM.
little blood on
No.
the hands. We're all okay. Everyone's happy. Everyone's good. They've made up. Well, next episode, I will take care of the story. You'll take care of the bad guy of the week.
Yeah.
And I'll try to not seem like I'm a stupid husband on camera.
What?
I'm just being insecure. It's
I'm
my
just
first
joking.
podcast with you. I
Oh, I
love
thought you were
so
going to say it was your
much.
first podcast.
It's not my first podcast. I just love you. This is a fun way to interact with you.
Say I'm nervous.
I know you're nervous.
I know.
Exactly. That's what it is. I know you're nervous, and I want you to.
What is this, therapy?
I just want you to open up a
I
little bit.
I know.
The people want to see you. You're the best.
I don't know about a lot of financial things, but I can tell you a lot about murder.
Well, maybe next time pick a story that's got some murder.
Oh, I have one ready.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Is that the one I was talking? Oh no, that's the bad guy of the week I was talking about.
Bad guy of the week. And then on the next one, I'm going to do a little less financial and economy, but a little more who's who with some murder.
There you go.
Right here in Delaware.
Really? I'm interested.
Somebody my dad knew. Too.
No way.
Yeah.
You're direct connect to the story?
Yes.
Whoa. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to sign this off. Do you want to sign it off?
This has been Blood Money. Don't ruin people's lives by taking their money. Yeah, man in a suit.